Hello everyone, this is Dave Nolin, President of the Beaver Creek Wetlands Association. Since 1988, our group has organized and led an effort to protect and manage corridors of diverse wetlands along the Beaver and Little Beaver Creeks in Greene County. This work has been accomplished with the help of many individuals, groups, agencies, and communities that together have protected over 2,200 acres of irreplaceable wetlands and open space in the Beaver Creek Valley. The foundation of these amazing wetlands is water, cold, clean groundwater that seeps or flows from large deposits of sand and gravel and flows to the surface. In addition to being our region's source of drinking water, these massive storage tanks of fresh water provide the environment needed for all of the wetlands plant and animal species. Many creatures like our logo, the spotted turtle, cannot survive without these special conditions and are totally dependent on humanity's willingness to leave a home for them. When BCWA was started, the wetlands were surrounded almost completely by agricultural land. Since then, much of the bordering land has been developed, especially to residential housing tracts. This is something BCWA foresaw, and over the last 30 years has played a big role in establishing buffers between the developments and the wetlands, all of which now are over 2,200 acres. In 1994, BCWA initiated a successful effort to construct a boardwalk in the core of the Beaver Creek wetlands, Siebenthaler Fen. The lumber for this new wetland trail was made from recycled milk jugs. A few years later, the Ohio Division of Wildlife added another stretch of wooden boardwalk. This trail has allowed access to Siebenthaler Fen by naturalists, photographers, families, and the general public. Here people can see and appreciate these natural wonders and get a good look at the plant and animal life without having to go knee-deep into the mucky peat soils. In 1968, a famous conservationist wrote that in the end we will conserve only what we love only what we understand, and we will understand only what we are taught. That realization goes to the core of why trails like the Siebenthaler Fen Boardwalk are so important. It will be up to future generations of people to protect the wetlands, and to love these areas, people need to be able to experience and learn about them. Although much of the wetland corridor has now been protected, most of it remains largely inaccessible. This creates a couple of issues for the wetlands' long-term prospects. If no one goes there, no one knows if there are issues of invasive plant species, dumping, or pollution, and these are not identified and addressed. Also, if there are good things like the return of a species of wildlife, no one knows about that. Perhaps most importantly, most people who live near the wetlands do not have the opportunity to visit, love, and understand the resource so close to home. To address these problems, the Wetlands Association is proposing the construction of a new trail that traverses the length of the wetland corridor, one that we would like to call the Spotted Turtle Trail. This new trail will not be easy or inexpensive to build, but will be a regional resource that will provide an amazing experience for people. The project will be a partnership between the Wetlands Association and the surrounding communities, agencies, and conservation groups. We started last fall with a fundraiser to raise funds for boardwalk construction, but we will need much more to pull this project off. There are several ways you can help. Please renew your annual membership if you have not already done so. If you are not a member, please join by accessing our website at www.beavercreekwetlands.org. You can make a special gift to the Wetlands Trail Fund, which will only be used for the design and construction of the trail. If you live in one of the communities along the wetland corridor, express your support for the project with your elected officials and leaders. Thanks again for watching this digital annual meeting. Please stay safe.